I'm gonna have to. I don't have no choice. This ain't nothing but the damn devil. This is the devil.
Mind the business
That's
that
crazy.
pays you. Yeah. Our people walk in power, we gon' blow up. No fear, no doubt, we gon' show up. Set your boundaries, shine bright, no fright. Unapologetic, we fight for what's right. Family keeper, that's a state of mind. Power protection, all by design. Family keeper, we rise, we shine. Power protection, all by design. Mind the business that pays you.
Hey everyone, and welcome back. Mindsetters, you are here. We had a long break, but we are definitely back. I'm your girl, Monique Danielle Harrell. I'm your host, and I'm the CEO of Singleton Builders, LLC, where you can check me out on the web. So everybody's having things going on today. We don't know. It's just a lot going on behind the scenes, guys. So until everyone can catch up, I'm going to be here with you, and we're going to ride this out for the whole hour. So again, I'm your girl, Monique Danielle. We have a great topic lined up for you today. Our topic is From the Streets to the Pages. We have author Shmel Carter coming in, and she's going to show you how she turned real life situations into urban romance. So stay tuned for that. She will be on shortly. Meanwhile, we are going to move right along. I'm going to tell you about my holiday. We had a great holiday. And
Well,
huh? We real life, yeah, it's real life. Go ahead, let on in. Our co-host Rochelle's background wasn't working, but it's okay. She in here is live, and we doing what we do. You want to go ahead, Ro, and do your CEO check-in? It's all right.
listen, the best laid plans because I checked this like this morning and everything was all good. But you know what? It's still all good.
It's
It's
okay.
still
Don't
all.
worry about it.
Well, my CEO check-in. Oh my goodness, I am looking at what teachers, parents, and students could do. We need a reset.
Yeah,
We
we
need
do.
a reset.
I started laughing. I was like, "Are you doing your CEO check-in now?" Huh?
Oh my God.
You got so much
Yeah.
going on. Go ahead,
You
finish
go.
out. Do your CEO check-in.
You sure? Because I can, I can rebound and whatever else I need to do.
I know when
It's
you
all the
get
way live
thrown off
today.
like that, it's hard to get going, right? Don't worry about it. I'll do my CEO check-in. Today, my CEO check-in is going to be, I have like a couple of them, but I'm going to pick one. Today, I am going to do why you need to find a good contractor and a good roofer. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and put these little glasses on so that I can see and give y'all what I really want to say. So, why having a good roofer and siding contractor can save you money. Here's 4 tips of why it can save you money when you're in real estate and you're trying to get a project done. The first one is to find a good siding contractor and a good roofer is because prevention is cheaper than repairs. Always remember that. Prevention is cheaper than repairs. A good contractor identifies small issues before they become expensive and structural problems. Because believe me, you do not want to go into a project and you having structural issues that your contractor should have warned you about in the beginning. Because when those inspectors come around, they will find those situations out and you will be kind of pissed. The next one is proper installation protects your investment. So what we mean by that is quality workmanship prevents leaks, mold, and long-term damages. If you get a contractor that's just trying to find the easy way out, oh, let's do this, I'm trying to save you money. That's what some of them say because they want you to hire them again. Meanwhile, they done finished the project, you paid them, they walked away, and now you got mold, leak coming. They didn't do the proper
Wow.
sheetrock and things that they should have. So be real careful about how these contractors are installing your stuff. The third tip is quality material lowers long-term costs. And that's what I just was speaking about. Experienced contractors recommend durable, energy-efficient options for you. They're going to let you know, well, this may cost a little more, but in the long run, it's going to save you money. Don't try to save money up front when it's going to cost you money on the back end. If I was you, just budget your situation out properly and always take the option that's better for you in the long run. Because if you're trying to sell it or something, you need those long run opportunities to work in your favor. And the fourth tip is documentation matters. Permits, warranties, receipts protect your insurance claim and resale value. So what we mean by that is when you get a house sometime and you're going to sell it, especially if it's a new construction or maybe even a rehab, people ask for warranties. They want to know, do you have warranties on your appliances, warranties on the roof, the windows, the siding, whatever it is. All of that stuff can help with your end price when you're trying to sell it to your buyers. So always remember that. The 4 tips of a good roofer and siding contractor: prevention is cheaper than repairs. Proper installation protects your investment. Quality materials lower long-term costs. And the last one, documentation matters. Now, I also wrote down some questions you can ask a contractor before you hire them so that you know that you're hiring a qualified contractor. First one is you can ask them, are you licensed and insured? And can you provide proof? Because sometimes they'll tell you they are and they really are not. What you also can do to take it a step further with their insurance, when you have a contractor doing a large amount of work for you, maybe 30, 40, 50,000 of repairs, get their insurance company's name from the beginning. Because, see, when everything's friendly, they'll give it to you. Once you run into problems and you need to get that insurance to get your problem rectified, they're not going to want to give it to you. You're going to have to chase them. They're not going to call you back. So the first thing you need to do is get the proof of insurance, call the insurance company, and register your project with the insurance company. I ran into that, and believe me, it works. Next thing is, how long have you been in business, and can you share recent references? References are important. Call some of their references. I know it may take a little more time out of your day, but call their references just to see how they did in the past job that they worked on. Will you obtain permits to handle inspections if required? Sometimes contractors don't do that. You have to know to go down there and get your permits. Try to ask your contractors the prices for some of these permits. Because they're in the field and they do this all the time, they should know some of the prices for the permits that you're going to require to do your job. Next one is, what materials do you recommend and why? Again, goes back to your resale value. They should not be just referring you to get any old material, acting as if they're working, helping you with your budget when really they're trying to get out of there. And when you go look for them a couple of months later, you ain't going to be able to find them. What is the project timeline and payment schedule? Always talk money with people. What is the payment schedule? What's the work scope? What time frame do we have to do this project, that project, and the next project? Just get that all together from the beginning, because if you're expecting your project to end in 2 months, and he's having his head for it to end in 4 months, that's your time frame. Or if you could lose money, especially if you're a flipper or a rehabber, that's not going to work well. So make sure you have a payment schedule. And the last one, who will actually be on site doing the work? Is it the employees of that company or is it subcontractors? That's also important to know. Why is that important to know? If it's employees working for his team, he's more caring and liable for the job. If it's subcontractors, he may not even be there. Subcontractor there, he's just running around doing whatever. Somebody needs to have a vested interest in your project. And if it's not you, it should be your contractor. So actually, it should be both of y'all. But the contractor also should have some type of interest in the project. Last thing, mindsetters. The cheapest contractors often cost you the most. Invest in professionals who protect your property and protect your profit at the end of the day. So that's my CEO check-in for today. Why having a good roofer and siding contractor can save you money. You can also follow me on SingletonBuildersLLC.com. We specialize in custom modular homes. And also like and subscribe to us on our YouTube channel at Biz That Pays.
All right.
Yeah,
That was
girl.
great. I liked it though. I was
I,
like,
my voice crazy, but I'm
I hope
trying
people
over here.
listen though, because I'm telling you, especially, well, I'm gonna be out of teaching soon.
I know you told
No
me.
more double CEO. But a lot of times I hear horror stories about
Mm,
people not checking references,
right,
giving people all the money at one time,
right.
and getting fleeced. And all of those things, when you're working on your house, that's expensive. You don't got money just to be. So you're right. It might take you some time, but in the end, you'll be happy you did. So I hope people be
Absolutely.
listening because that is your area expertise. And you definitely know.
Yeah, I've been through enough, girl. I've been through some
Listen,
things.
I've seen had some horror stories too. Even when we were buying our home,
Uh-huh.
and I remember, even just knowing how different inspectors, the level,
Mm.
and this guy got down. I mean, we was like, and come to find out, we had a root from a tree that was coming through the retaining wall and was going right into the septic area, right into, and that would have
Whoa.
been big money
That would
for
have been
us.
big money.
Right. And he
Ooh.
caught it and they had to fix it because we were like, well, we'll pull out. But they
That's what
wound up
I'm
having to
saying.
fix it.
See?
So I was like, it's different levels, man. He was amazing.
Absolutely.
First, we was looking at him like, what is he doing?
He knew what he
Let the
was doing
man do
because
what he do.
later you would have been in trouble, baby.
That's
Let
exactly
me tell
right.
you.
That's exactly right. Well, listen, my CEO check-in is for my genius, my students. All of us have genius, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
always concerned about the genius of our students and looking at the state of education and how a lot of times we, parents, teachers, students, admin, don't come from the student's strength. We don't come from their genius. We
Mm-hmm.
come from their deficit.
Mm-hmm.
You got to come from the genius and address the deficit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I'm going to do it. I'm like, all right, it's my CEO check-in for my genius students. It's for them and it's about them.
Okay.
Every great CEO pauses to check the dashboard before moving forward. And right now, we're checking in, not to criticize, but to course correct. We need to be on the right course.
All right.
So my
Okay.
teachers, your role is vision and structure.
Okay.
Your consistency sets the tone. Routines, clarity, and high expectations aren't punishment, they're leadership. But it's how you frame it, right? Because we all remember teachers, you can say the same thing two different ways to get two different responses.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Mm-hmm.
And you got to know your student. Parents, this is where partnership matters.
Mm-hmm.
Sleep, I got too many kids coming in tired.
What? Really?
Schedules, conversations, and accountability at home protect the learning at school. Then you ain't got to be calling teachers saying, starts at home.
That's
Structure
interesting.
brings peace, and peace helps students perform. That's the bottom line. And students, this one's for you. Tell your kids a CEO doesn't blame the market, they adjust the strategy. That means showing up focused, owning your choices, and remembering who you are. I used to tell my daughters, if you don't come home with the last name Gray, we're going to have a problem. Because I
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm teaching you, and I'm teaching you to be a leader. I'm teaching you to have morals. I'm teaching you to have respect. I'm teaching you to be kind. So guess what? If we don't
Mm-hmm.
do this,
Right.
because I don't want them behind, I don't want them broken. I
Mm.
want them recalibrated. And if your student don't know what that word means, let them look it up.
They look up everything else, right? They
That's
on
exactly
Google
right.
and for
Use
everything
your
else they
Chromebook
trying to
for
do.
good, for education. So
Wow.
reset equals focus. Reset your mindset, reset your habits, reset your effort. When parents, teachers, and students move together, genius doesn't just show up. It
Absolutely.
stays consistent. So this is your check-in. This is your reminder. This is your moment. So hey, let's execute the plan and go be great.
Absolutely. I mean, you actually have students that come in and be sleep, Rochelle?
Girl. Well, there's so many reasons, but the big one is that phone.
Wow.
I was even talking to some kindergartners the other day, and I was like, I'm just asking because I'm doing digital, portfolios with them. I was like, how many people here got phones? 7 of them have phones. Who gets phones in kindergarten? You're killing
Really?
yourself. You should be asking questions. You should be outside.
I mean, but why do they need the
These
phone? I'm just
girl, I don't
wondering. What
know.
are they
I told my
doing?
daughter to get a phone in 5th grade. And that was because you got people in the neighborhood that just don't treat children well. So you need to be able to call your parents,
Okay,
the
okay,
police,
okay,
your
okay. I get
neighbor.
that.
You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
y'all playing games and y'all calling friends? Are y'all serious? And see, parents don't understand. Companies, even when they do reading programs, that's just a hoax.
Yeah.
Because the light on the computer is fake, the sound is fake, the touch is fake. Nothing cognitive about it.
Wow.
And
Wow.
so we do our kids a disservice when they put all that stuff in their hands. If they do the research, you shouldn't even get anything on electronics until you're about 6 to 7. And you should only have an hour a day then.
Yeah, it should be timed or something, right? I
And
mean,
other countries do it. And see, all of them, they creating all these things for us to do, but
I just
they're not letting
heard.
their kids do it.
I think it's in New York. I just heard. Can anybody, Marlo, do you know, or Jeff, about the law being passed? I think in New York that the kids can't have their phones anymore, and people are in the uproar because they're saying all these school
They be in an
shootings and
uproar.
stuff. I
I'd be like,
guess
well,
things
how am I
going
call my
on, but
kid? Call the office like our parents did. We know
right,
where your kid is.
right.
Because when he calls it, then they be like, well, Miss Gray, my 8th grade is like, they don't want to disrespect their mom, but they don't want to disrespect me either. I'm like, let me give me that phone.
Right. Why are their
Because now your
moms even
parent is
calling them?
disrupting instruction. Because now I have to address that because you got to ask me, can you get on your phone? Or
Right.
can you go outside or whatever? There's a way. There's a way that works for everybody. It really, really is.
But
I'm
that was
telling you, I'm like,
great.
if we don't get together, you losing so many master teachers as a result. They're just tired. They're gonna look up and we're gonna have schools that nobody wanna go to because everybody that can gonna get out and go private, gonna go charter because they done. They done with it.
Yeah, it's a
I had a
lot.
student there. I'm like, why do you disrupt your class so much?
Right.
If I was me, you wouldn't be in there. And I would call your parent in. And I have a psychologist, counselor, AP, district, and everybody because why are you disrupting instruction for 28 other kids?
Absolutely.
No, we're not doing that.
Oh
But see,
wow. Well, thank you,
So that's
girl.
my
That was
CEO check-in. We
great.
better get it together.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hearing so much on the news, but thank you, girl, guys. We will be right back with our topic of the day.
Woke up this morning, got up out of my bed. I looked around, this is what I said. Thank you, Lord, for another day. All the blessings just in my way. I could have been dead, sleeping in my grave. But you told it, get back and get hey, ooh-wee. Another blessing, ooh-wee. Another blessing, ooh-wee. Another blessing, ooh-wee. Another blessing.
She coming? We are back with our topic of the day. But before we do it, we are live. Is the guest able to log in?
Yes, she's able to log in.
Okay, because a minute ago, guys, the
Girl,
thing
let me
seemed to
tell
be
you, it's
busy
like,
at
what else?
2026. I mean, I guess couldn't log in. Rochelle couldn't get
Like, we
in. I
gonna be the
mean,
guests,
we
right? I
gotta
can't get my
go.
background.
And
Listen,
I'm looking panicked, but listen, guys, it is live, so I don't hide
listen,
what's going on.
listen.
We was just getting ready to change the topic, and me and Rochelle was getting ready to get it for the next 50 minutes. Because
Because we can talk.
we could
Listen,
talk,
we
and
are
it's a lot
linguistic,
going
so
on.
we can talk now.
Woo!
And we're well learned, and
Yes, we
so
are.
we can
And we
listen,
are
we can talk.
business owners, so we would have just talked about real life for 45 minutes and gave them some jewels that they could have took with them. That would have been it, right?
Listen,
All
that would have
right.
been it, and that would have been enough.
All right. Well, our topic of the day is from the street to the pages, how Arthur Shmel Carter wrote about real life and turned it into urban romance. So again, Arthur Shmel Carter is here. She's a native of Charlotte, North Carolina, the author of a couple of books, but two of them would be A Friend of Mine and Promise to a Savage. So welcome. Is she ready to come on? She not ready yet? We have a look. She working on it. Well, she's working on it, but she's out of North Carolina, and this is someone Rochelle referred to the show. So, Rochelle, tell us a little bit. How did you meet Shmel?
So actually, we are sisters.
Wow.
Okay,
Okay.
this is Star. We are sisters,
Oh, she's
and
Sister Star. We see you. It's okay. It's
you on
okay.
camera? Look,
I thought I had took it off.
Rochelle, go ahead. You said y'all met how again? Though you can still let
we're
us know.
sisters. East the Star.
Oh, y'all Eastern Star sisters. Well,
Yeah,
welcome.
yeah, and she's so, oh my God, so dynamic with this. And I heard her. I knew she was an author,
Uh-huh.
and I was reading. We were looking at one day on TikTok, and she was doing one of her readings,
Uh-huh.
but we didn't know it was a reading.
Okay.
And we were like, oh my God. And she was talking about how this girl, this other guy wanted to come back, but this new guy really wanted her and how she was faltering. And we was like, what's wrong with her? Like, she let it go. And then we found out she was reading from her book.
Oh, she was reading from her book.
Oh my God. Even one of my brothers was like, why you do that to me? Like, we was in, like, we about ready to take off our earrings, go down there and fight for her.
Well, welcome, Shmel Carter. Welcome, welcome,
So
welcome
that's
to
Chanel Carter.
Thank you,
Mind the
thank you,
Business
thank
That
you.
Pays You. How are you?
I am fine. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. I was in here talking about the Bible. She called. I was like, oh Lord, I had to get off the phone. Me, my brother, my daughter was having a biblical conversation. I got so caught up in the word, I forgot.
It's okay. You're here now. So you're in Charlotte, North Carolina?
Yes, ma'am.
You're born and raised there, or you moved down to Charlotte?
I'm born and raised in Charlotte.
Yeah,
I went to school in Raleigh, but other than that,
See, no, because
yeah, she won
Rochelle is down there, but she always
4%.
trying to act like now she's from North Carolina when she knows she really from Jersey. So
I'm
she
never
ain't
gonna
telling you.
not
I'm
rep
telling
Jersey
you.
for real. I'm not gonna get no accent. Although they say I have an accent because I'm from Jersey, but I'm like, nope, I'm not. I love
Okay.
North Carolina, but
You
you
repping
know,
Jersey or North Carolina? What you doing today? I don't know.
I'm
Am I
repping
over here by
Jersey.
myself? Oh, okay.
you in the Queen City though.
Yeah, oh.
I know,
So
I
give
know,
us
but
a
I
little
still have lived more
background.
years in Jersey.
Give us a
So
little background on you, Shamel. We heard that you discovered your gift for writing at the age of 12. What was going on in your life at that time that made, to discover that gift so young?
God, I'm on the. Well, I really would have been writing since I was like 8, but when I was in the 6th or 7th grade, I was writing it. I had wrote a book, and I let one of my friends read it that had class with me. She was like, "This is a good book," but I still really didn't think much of it. I was just, to me, it was just writing. And then when I got in ninth grade, my English teacher was like, we had a poetry section.
Hmm.
And she was like, who wrote that? I was like, me. And she was like, you. And she was like, she invited me to do like this Black History Slam. And she was like, you really got a talent. And real
Wow.
talk, my dad used to whoop me about some of the stuff I was writing because he was trying to figure out, he thought about messing with me. He was like, where did you get
What?
this imagination from?
And that was your
that's funny.
imagination. You was
That
just
is
kind
funny.
of writing like stories and stuff, huh? At that young
I
age.
was at a young age, and my oldest brother was in prison at the time,
Uh-huh.
and I had wrote a book, and I sent it to him. It wasn't. It was just in like loose leaf paper. I put
Wow.
it in a big envelope and sent it to him, and he was like, "Girl, everybody in this prison is filling your book." I was like, "For real?" He was like, "For real, sis. Like, you need to do something with this." And that was my first book, A Hood Affair. But yeah,
Yay!
so
That was
I've
the
been
name of it.
writing for a while.
That's all right. And how old were you
That
then?
is awesome.
How old were you then, Shamel?
Well, I wrote the book when I was like in my early 20s, but
Okay,
I didn't
okay.
publish it until 2013.
So that's when you
But
My
see,
friend
realized this
see
my
wasn't
that
friend
just a
was talking
hobby.
to this guy, and I didn't realize that me and him know each other. He didn't know who, like, she was talking to this guy. And the crazy part is my neighbor had the guy books at her house. I was at her house, and I kept saying, who books is these? But he was writing under, a different name. And she's like, oh, my friend Rico. But Rico a common name, so I still didn't put it together.
Uh-huh.
And at the same time, my friend was talking to Rico, and she telling him, oh, my best friend, she a good author. You should publish her. And he was like, for real? Like, well, tell her to send me something. That's when I sent to the Hood Affair.
Okay.
And we came to find out, me and him had already knew each other. He was my oldest brother friend.
Wow.
Ah,
Okay. Look
But
at
we had
that.
grew up together. But so he was like, but he put my first book out, and I went national best-selling author in 24 hours on my first book.
Wow.
I
But you
believe
know
it.
that
I'm
title.
telling you, I believe it. I hope you read something for us today because I really do believe it. And again, that's just with the genius. I mean, God gives us
Right.
our geniuses at birth. We come here with them. So I love it when a person discovers their gift early, but still they don't trust in it because no adult has come forth to say, but then your teacher was like,
Right.
you got a gift.
Right.
And you still waited until you was like, and then your brother said, you got a gift.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then here you are, and that's awesome. So how many books have you published so far?
Over 30. That's all. It's over 30.
Woo!
Really? Girl, I had to take my glasses off. I was putting them on to
I'm
read, and I said,
telling you,
Wait a
that's big
minute."
time. That is big time.
Really? And all of your books are doing like, or are they on Amazon, or where are your books primary? How can people get them?
Yeah, they're on Amazon. My ebooks are on Amazon. I have some paperbacks on Amazon, but I really pretty much prefer to sell my own paperbacks.
Right.
So I do like book events. I go to book signings and stuff like that. Because I think I do better in person selling
Yep.
my
Mhm.
paperbacks than
Yeah.
somebody bought them from Amazon. Because see, now you can get an autographed copy.
Right.
Right.
Absolutely, because when I did my book sign, I actually had to end up setting it up myself because you depend on people, then they don't do it. So then I set up. We have a big family, so I did the East Coast. I went from New Jersey, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida. I set up my own book signing. My book was called, well, it is still called, what is it? Oh, Forgotten Pieces. A
Yeah,
life
but I was
skills
gonna say
guide
what?
for
I forgot
teens and
pieces.
young
That's
adults. I was like, what is it called again? But yeah, you're right. I did better when I had my own books and did the signing because, like you said, you get to do your autograph, and a lot of people cherish the fact that you're there. You do the autograph, and they get a picture with you.
and
So
it
it's
was a really
something.
nice event too. It really was.
Oh
Like
yeah,
you
you
said, people would
did.
be very appreciative when you. Yeah, it was in Charlotte.
Yeah, I forgot.
That's
Rochelle set up one for me right
right.
in
That's
Charlotte.
right.
That's
People are
right.
very appreciative. Can you
Yeah,
Well,
read
next time
something
you come
for
to
us?
Charlotte, let me know. Huh?
definitely.
Can you read some? Oh yes, she will. She gonna be here. Can you read something for us?
Okay. Well, I'll do more of how I did it on TikTok. So it's not really
Okay,
a
I loved it.
read, but it's
Okay.
telling you. So you want me to do that one or you want me to do another one?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So let me tell y'all about my homegirl, right? I know everybody got that one friend. My friend named Monet.
Oh,
Now, Monet got a sorry baby daddy
oh,
named Pacino. So Monet calls me and tell me she pulled up to her house, right? Before she got the car, she see the disconnect notice from Due Energy. So she like, I know good well this nigga did not forget to pay the
oh,
light bill.
this her book.
But when she got out the car, she was like, oh, the lights off real. So she was like, well, let me play a game with my kids, have them thinking like we sleeping in the dark or whatever. So if she go in the house, her older daughter was like, Mama, what's wrong with the lights? She was like, oh, we're just gonna play a little game. We know we gonna go in the dark. So she was like, let me call this nigga. She called Pacino. She said, you know the lights off, right? He said, what you telling me for? Your broke ass ain't got $100 to pay the light bill? She was like, that ain't the point. You told me you was gonna pay the light bill and I got your two kids here. And he was like, she hit a girl in the background, both of them laughing at her, and he hung up the phone. So she was like, oh, okay, okay. So the next morning, she got up, she said, I'm gonna go to Crisis. She get to Crisis. Crisis like, yeah, we'll help you. So they paid a light bill. They not only pay a light bill, they caught her up on her water bill too. So now she in the cliff. So she stopped for some gas on her way back home. But when she get to the gas station, she run into one of her old friends. And y'all, I just told y'all Ron Pacino was the main character. That's where she read it too. But she runs into Pacino. But she like, Pacino said, what you doing, Mona? I ain't seen you in a while. You looking good. And she was like, thank you. And he was like, you got a man? She was kind of hesitated. And she was like, yeah, I'm in a relationship. He said, you in a relationship or a situationship? Because it took you a little minute to even say you had a man. So what's going on? He was like, I'm going to give you my number. She was like, I'll take it. But she was never planning on calling anyway. So she called me. So my girl, guess who I ran into? I said, who? She said about Pacino. I said, find out Pacino from the hood. Pay Pacino. And she was like, yeah. I say, I know you called him right. No, why not? I got a man. I know you ain't talking about Desmond broke ass and he ain't even pay your light bill. You better call Pacino. Girl, what's his number? Because I'm going to call him for you. What is his number? Well, I don't want to do him. Nigga, that nigga cheat everybody. He community dick by this time. And you mean to tell me you don't want to call Pacino? Give me the number. I'm going to call him. So then she got mad. And decided she wanted to call her. I wasn't going to call her for real, but I want to let her see how stupid she sounded for not calling Pacino. So she ended up calling Pacino, and the rest was history. As you can see, the book is called Monet and Pacino.
Oh, that's the
Okay.
name of the book. Okay. And where do they get that book? You said they get it from Amazon?
They can get an ebook from Amazon. They get a paperback from Amazon too, but if they want a personalized copy, I do have a PayHip. It's payhip.com
Okay.
backslash Shmel Carter.
Okay, so a lot of your topics are about real life urban situations that you've been through or some friends been through, or are you just actually just writing freehanded?
Some of the stuff is about stuff that I've witnessed growing up. I'm from one of the toughest neighborhoods in Charlotte, even though they don't came through and gentrified, but I'm the original Pilgrim Street.
No.
And and so it's like I don't seen a lot growing up and I've witnessed a lot and I'm like, yeah, something so I might take a situation and then I just put my spin on it.
Okay. Do you ever worry about being too real in your writings? Like, how do you protect yourself emotionally from, like, really, really telling a story that might be about somebody you know, but you don't really want everyone to know that it's about them? So, how do you kind of protect yourself from doing that?
That's a good
Well,
question.
I actually do have a book that I wrote about my childhood friends, and they all know that it's about them. But I before I wrote the book, I asked everybody for permission.
Okay.
I told them I was gonna write the book. I can't even remember the name, but I wrote so many books, but I'm finna pull it up on Amazon. But I did write the book. It was about how we grew up and the things that we witnessed and saw, how many friends we left, we lost growing
Oh,
up.
wow.
I didn't use everybody's real names,
Mm-hmm.
but I used like their middle names or nicknames, or I might have took their nickname and changed it around a little bit
Mm-hmm.
just to protect, I didn't want nobody getting in trouble. But I did use a real life book, but everybody was okay with it. They didn't have no problems with it. And so, but I put in the copyright, I said some of the stuff is true, some of the stuff is fictional. So nobody don't know what part is true and what's fictional. But
Right.
I have actually wrote a book, like I said, that was really about my childhood.
Oh, okay.
So, what does your
Everybody
family say
understands.
about all of this?
They love it. I got family that don't even read. It's called Jackie's and Nakia. Yeah, I got family that don't even read,
But
and
they
they buy
love
my books.
yours.
My best friend don't. Well, I got two best friends. One of them, she don't even read. She be telling people I don't even read, but I read hers. She was like, and it was good.
I know that's right. That's good. Like, how have you, how has it changed your life doing all of these, being an author, have written so many books that seem to be so successful? How has this changed your perception of life?
Really? It hasn't. And I was just talking to my other friend the other day, and I said, I don't even realize that I'm kind of a low key celebrity. It's
Hmm.
like when I go places and people be like, you Shmel Carter. And I be like, how you did I realize it? I'm like, how you know me?
Do they ask you to sign autographs right then or anything? Or do you have copies of books that you could sell to them right then? Or you give
Yeah, oh,
them,
I keeps them in my trunk. I've take Cardi B has advertised my book. Candy from Escape.
oh,
I didn't even know
nice.
they got the books from me, but I didn't know that she was actually on her show with my book. My daughters called me, was like, Mom, Candy got your book on her show. And I was like, who was Candy? Because I'm not thinking Candy, you
Right,
know
right.
what I'm saying? I'm like, who was Candy? You know who Candy is from Escape.
Get
I'm
out
like,
of
for
here.
real?
Oh,
They were
that's
like, yes,
nice.
she really got your book on her show. I guess she had a podcast or something. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I was like, wow, I didn't know that.
I was
And
going
then
to ask you about your daughters, how they feel and what they say and different things when you write.
they love it. They love it. I remember one time my oldest daughter was in high school, and she was a dancer on the West Charlotte band. and we was on the way out to a dance competition,
Mm.
and the back of the bus was just quiet. Hey, looking at each other like, why they so quiet? They done took one of my books out my trunk, and they all hovered over one seat reading it.
Oh, really?
That's great.
Oh,
That's
that
great.
is great.
You know it's good when young people
Right.
are interested, and I get you. I know exactly how you feel. Like I have kids come up to me and say, "Oh, I saw you on TikTok." I'm like, "Y'all got nothing else to do but look me up on TikTok."
You know, I
And
don't
they be
even
still
do
like, "Yeah,
TikTok.
you said this and you said that," but that's great, especially because I'm talking to them,
Right.
trying to get their attention. They listen, but it's funny when they say it because you're like, "Okay, you are trying to talk to them," but then you're like surprised when they listen. Or did
Right.
they even know that you exist? You figure it's just gonna come through their parents. So good for them. How old are your daughters now?
26, 23. Then I have one that I raised. She's 26 as well.
I love it.
And then I got my son. He's 21. And then my grandbaby, who y'all keep hearing because she wants to be in the pictures and so bad.
Oh, that's so
And
sweet.
I mean,
Have
is
that's
they
any of
that's
your
real?
cute.
I say,
That's
yeah, it's
cute.
real.
That
Going
is
over here
cute.
somewhere.
any of
That
your
is
daughters
cute.
taken after you being an author and writing books or anything in that arena?
I was gonna ask the same
You
question.
know what's so crazy? Both my girls can write, both of them, but they won't
Really?
do nothing with it.
So they're not considering being an author and writing a book?
And both of them can write. My baby girl, she puts her stuff on what's pad, something pad. She be putting it on
What is
Oh
it?
no, I never heard of it.
Wet pad. My
what's
daughter
pad or
said.
something. Something
Really?
she be
Wow.
Oh,
some pad. I know it's over the W. She put her books on there, but I be like, why you just give them this stuff for free?
right, right. Well,
So
maybe she
now
will eventually. You never know. You
we
know what I'm
know
saying? They
And
writing.
get a
my
little
old girl
older.
talking about, I'm gonna finish my book this year. She said it every year, and I read the book that she started.
Uh-huh.
I said, if you don't, I'm gonna steal it and finish it.
I know that's right. Listen, she
Right. You
should
could
take
be
after you. 30 books published. She should
the
learn something
co-author.
from that.
Yeah.
So we know
And
writing is an art, but publishing your book is a business. It's two separate things. One is an author, one is the business of handling the art the craft that you have. What were the biggest lessons you had to learn on the business side and not just the author side as far as, handling the business of your book?
working with
Question.
shady publishers because I had one, and he did a lot of it. Was about, I want to say 2016.
Mm-hmm.
It was Christmas time. I ain't gonna never forget. Amazon. He was scamming Amazon,
Wow.
and Amazon. He had about 100 authors, and he was trying to keep our books like the right side books. He didn't pay us. All of us expect these Christmas time. We expecting these checks. Like I'm like I got kids, and you play with
Wow.
my money, and I'm not even a big cusser, and I cussed him out so bad. He gave me my books back. Everybody else took them to court.
But let me
I cussed him
now
out so bad,
listen.
and I tagged him on Facebook. So y'all scared? I want my stuff, and I'm sitting here like,
Right.
you can keep the money. I mean, I
Wow.
want the money, but I want the rights to my books because I wrote those books, and that's what
Right.
I
Right.
told him. Just like I told y'all, my dad used to whoop me for the stuff I used to write.
Right.
You think
Right.
I'm finna let some slickster come in and think he's finna just claim my work? No,
Right.
So
you're gonna give me my books.
let me ask you this.
And
But
he
he
already
gave
got
my
a
stuff
hundred
back.
people. Right. It's like,
How
what
was
else
he
you
able
want?
to do that though? As like what he had a fake publishing company or what was it that he was able to get all these books and try to scam people and scam Amazon? I'm not clear about
He was
what did he do?
because Amazon had see when Amazon has this book club called KDP,
Okay.
Yes.
and
Uh
people
huh.
pay into KDP a monthly
Right.
subscription.
Mhm.
So
Right.
authors get paid by the pages turn.
Right.
So as
But
they
he
turn the pages, we get paid. So he had a whole scam going on where he had was paying people to turn these pages, and Amazon found out about it and they froze his account.
uh
Wow.
And he was making millions and millions of dollars. I don't even know why you
and he
doing that.
wasn't passing on to nobody though.
So
Yeah,
Amazon didn't
he
sue
lost and
him?
like we didn't get paid or nothing. Like he lost. I think he sent me $50. I told him, man, what is $50? You owe me 2,000 something dollars. You keep no, I don't. Just give me my books. You can keep the little
Wow.
$50.
Wow. Wow. So
That's
yeah,
crazy
that's
because
a
he's gifted to be in that space. He had
right.
100 people. He was already making money. It's like, why do
Yes.
people do that?
he could have made a lot of money continuously instead of a
Right, right. Like
one-time
today.
jump off.
Right,
He could have still been
right,
making a whole bunch of money for a
right,
lifetime, but he wanted to just get a one-hit wonder
right,
and take money.
right.
I'm surprised Amazon didn't sue him. I mean, I'm really they froze his account, but I'm
I'm surprised.
surprised.
I know why they didn't, because they didn't want that black eye. They didn't want that to come up in court. It's that easy for that big company to get scammed by the
Oh,
little person. They didn't want nobody to know that,
I didn't
because
catch
you're gonna
that
have
one.
all the authors pulling out of that program.
Yeah, you
You
know
know,
what? I didn't catch that one,
even
Shell.
whether the person's legit or not, they're gonna be like, we out." So
Yeah,
I can
cause
see that.
yeah.
That's messed up though, because again, and we've had other guests. I mean, you hear it in the music industry, you hear it in
Hmm.
entertainment. Like, you just got people that just can't just have some moral ethics
And
and just
respect
treat
other
people
people's
right. You already
work.
making money, and you, like you say, make more money, but they
Hmm.
just want to just, I don't know. It's crazy. I tell you, people need they need some hearts, they need some integrity. I tell you.
Absolutely. How do you stay disciplined and consistent as a writer while balancing your real life responsibilities? I hear you say you have kids and grandkids. So how do you stay balanced and focused and be able to achieve both, be a good mom and a good parent, and also keep your business going?
Well, it's kind of hard. Like real talk, I didn't drop a book at all last year, and that's not like me. But I do have a book that I'm proud of me because, like I said, I didn't drop nothing at all last year. But
Really?
I got a book. I'm at 25,000, and I'll be dropping it soon. I don't start advertising. It's
Woo!
definitely coming soon. It's called The Same Man.
Oh,
All
really?
right.
That sound
Okay.
good.
All
Okay.
right.
So you wasn't able to accomplish the book because of your family life, or just life start lifing and situations started happening. So it was kind of hard to juggle the two. So you fell back. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, like well, lifestyle life, and like I was having some health issues, and then you I'm for some reason the person everybody leans on in my family. So then my grandma died,
Yeah,
my
we know
uncle and
about
my
that.
grandma died within 5 days of each other, and
Wow,
was going through that. And
it's a
that was
lot.
early in that year, and then I was having health issues, and it was just like it just kept because the book that I'm talking about now, I actually supposed to drop it June last year, but my
Really?
uncle and grandma died in May, and then it was like now I'm getting pulled in every direction, and I'm just like, and my mind just couldn't process
Yeah, yeah,
everything. I'm
yeah.
like, I can't put this book out because I'm not gonna put out nothing that I won't read because I'm a
Right,
reader too.
right. And
Absolutely.
I can understand that, because that's something that has to be consistent. You have to be able to sit down and really
Hmm.
get into what you're doing. You can't like stop and start, and because it doesn't flow the way you want it to. So I can totally understand that. But I'm glad you're coming out with another book.
And I'm excited about it. I real talk. I think this is gonna be my best one.
Oh,
And I
really?
got some books that I've said that about,
Right,
and
right.
I be like, man, I like this book. Then I put out, and I'm like, I wrote this. Like I really be sitting there read myself. Like I wrote this.
Now give us
I love
a
it.
little snapshot of what the book is about. Just real quick, because we know
Excuse
you
me.
don't want to give away what's going on, but give us a little snapshot of what the book is about that you're about to publish.
Well,
I
it's
was
called
thinking
The
that
Same
too.
Man. And it's two women. That's one is married to him,
Oh,
and one is dating him. But she's trying to figure out what's going on. The one that's dating him, but she was like, you act like you don't like want to commit, or she don't. He got a whole another family that his wife don't know nothing about. But the lady don't even when she say she don't know he married.
oh
She
Uh-huh.
Lord.
say she don't know he's married.
Okay, that sounds
Amen.
interesting.
See, and I was thinking something totally different, but see.
Yeah, me too. I was thinking something else until she said that. About how many
Well, I can't wait to
pages?
read that one. What's your favorite? What's your favorite?
Promise to a Savage, I want to say is my favorite so far.
Ah.
And I think I wrote the heck out of that book. I was like,
Now give us a snapshot of that one. What is that one about?
but that one is about, and I actually put my oldest daughter on the cover, but
Oh,
that one
Oh
is
wow. See, that's awesome.
about the girl, her boyfriend went to her, the brother got killed. I kind of mimicked that off my cousin because my cousin name is D and he did get killed when he was 15. But
okay.
Okay.
I made that be her brother in the book. But her brother got killed and he left his best friend to look after his sister. But the sister started dating him. Then he got sent away and got life in prison. But she was trying to hold on to the relationship. So that's why I called Promise to a Savage.
Uh,
But he wrote, she went to go and visit him one day, and he refused her visit because he wanted her to move on with
to
her
move
life, but
on.
she didn't want to
Yeah.
Okay.
move on.
Okay.
And she couldn't understand why he wanted her to move on. But when she came home, she had a letter wait from for her, so the letter got there after she went to visit, and the letter was from him. He was telling her not to come,
Uh-huh.
but she didn't get the
Ah,
letter first. But she cried and she still didn't want to move on, and she was already having beef in the street with this dude named Jaws.
Oh.
But she ended up Jaws and her ended up falling in love, and the dude that she was dating that's in prison, he ended up getting killed.
Ooh, it's a lot going on. I
ah,
see.
But I
Okay.
wrote that scene because my friend, but the one who I told y'all published me,
Uh-huh.
he got killed in prison.
ah,
And
wow.
I just wanted to honor him because that hurt me to my heart when he got killed in
Right.
prison. And I'm
Wow.
like, published my first book, and I have to do something. And
Right.
so that's why I wrote that part in on how he got killed in prison. But that's pretty much what it is. She was trying to hold on to her promise, to the dude that was locked up. But
Listen, your imagination is good, girl. You got
I'm
stuff
telling you,
going
it's
on.
like,
You got
woo.
scenes,
Or you know
twists.
about some other parts of Charlotte I don't know about.
Right.
and
But
I actually got a
different
book.
families, right? I mean, different families and different families, you know.
And I actually got a book that I wrote under another name that
Uh,
people, I think people
Okay,
slept under,
uh-huh.
they slept because people didn't really know it was me. But
Right.
everybody that read it, like, I think you just need to do a recover and put this back out because it was like it's called Just Let Me Breathe. But
Oh.
when George Floyd got killed, I
oh,
went
wow.
live and
Uh-huh.
I did a freestyle of a poem,
Okay.
and
Oh, wow.
everybody and it went viral. And everybody was sharing this, and it's like, and my readers was like, you need to make this a book.
Right.
Cause I went like I just hopped on live and just was because I was upset, and I was like, you know what, I am. So I named the book "Just Let Me Breathe," and it's about a reporter. She's the only black reporter in her news station,
Mm.
and she realized they always send her out to cover like only the black stories. Like they're
Right,
not
right,
giving
Oh.
her
Uh-huh.
none of the big stories, and
Right.
right,
every story they give her it's about a black person get killed, police killing a black person,
right.
and they
Wow.
trying to like downplay it. But when it hit home was when the police killed her brother.
Oh, ooh,
And
Oh.
her news station was trying to downplay it, but that's when she brought light to the whole situation because now it hit home.
that's a different book
Wow,
too. Wow.
that's different.
Yeah, that
So
was a different
That's based
genre for
on
me.
wow.
now,
That yeah.
are your books under a series name or something where people can find them, or if they Google you, all your book collections will come up and they could just start purchasing your books.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they Google me. They can put Shmel Carter, SHMELCARTER, and you can even put it on Google. It pops up. It pops up. My books pop up.
Wow, girl,
I
you
love it. I'm
have
so
a
proud of you. I
yeah. Her
really am.
Thank you.
imagination is
I really,
insane over
really am.
there.
And I
So how
appreciate
many
y'all having me on this
years?
show. I've had a good time.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So how many years now has it been since you've been writing? You figure you got serious about what 20? So you've been writing for a minute.
Yeah,
Would
I've
you
been writing
consider?
for a minute.
Would you consider writing anything else? Any other type of writing? Anything else you'd like to try? New? Because
Yeah,
you
I got a paranormal book. I started.
really
I was supposed to drop that last year too in October,
Okay.
but that's gonna drop this October because I'm finishing up
paranoia.
the Same
Paranoia.
Man, and
Wow.
then I'm gonna drop that one in October. I don't know. I'm gonna try to drop one in between, but I know I got my October already, and then I'm gonna drop the one that I'm working on hopefully by the end of February.
You know what I
So
like
wow.
about you,
Wow. Go
Shemel,
ahead,
that
ma.
I'm learning? You're not giving up. And that's what viewers need to understand. Just because we don't meet our deadlines all the time, that does not mean that we need to give up. Oh, I'm a failure. I did this wrong. I didn't do this. Sometimes we have to reset. Life is going life. We have to reset.
Right.
Don't be so hard on ourselves. And then start over again, set new deadlines, and try our best to meet those deadlines. And I noticed that that's what you keep saying. So I hope our mindset is take that advice from you that don't give up. Keep on going. Start all over. Set new deadlines. Get a new publisher. Get a new topic to talk about, whatever it is, but keep on going.
Have you
Yeah.
ever thought about that as a consultant? Because you would be really good for people that want to do what you do and they want a straight path. You know what I'm saying? Because different people have different levels of what they do and even give sometimes advice that's good and sometimes it's not. But you are consistently successful. So have you ever thought about maybe, doing a little course or calling all new authors and come sit with me for the day or whatever? I mean, I think it would be amazing.
No, I never really thought about it because most people when they come to me, they be like, "Can you write this book for me?"
Oh,
And then it's
okay,
like
okay.
when I give them a price, it's like they back up. But do you think I'm finna sit down and give somebody 3 months of
Right.
my life and
Right,
you finna give me a couple $100?
right.
Right,
You're
right.
already
But see, that
past
means they
that
really don't know
stage.
about the industry. They
So they
don't.
want you to be
That's
a
the truth.
ghostwriter.
Yeah.
I have another question for you. What does your writing process look like when you're is it structured or do you go off of inspiration when you're writing?
Great question.
Mostly inspiration because I always do an outline and I rarely follow the
Right,
outline.
right.
So by the time I look at the outline and my mind been on went somewhere else, I be like the book I'm working on now. It started one way. I have a 3 page outline for this book,
Right.
and I don't think I followed was the beginning.
Wow.
Understand that too, because I'm even writing a paper for class, and I was like, and I was writing it, and I was like, but this, and I wound up writing the whole 2 chapters over. And you figure it's a dissertation, so it's like I was like, man. So I really get, you follow it, but sometimes you just, inspiration just takes you another way, and it comes down to be better. But at least you know how to, you know that you can start there, or if you don't have to, you don't want to. So good
Yeah,
for
because
you.
my imagination be everywhere, everywhere.
Do you ever get
What's the
writer's block?
I do. I get writer's block. Then I like sometimes I'll play songs or like it depends on what my book about.
Right.
I'll go find songs like around that, or I find a movie or like I know dealing with that, and
Uh-huh.
then I'll be like, okay, let's get it.
Yeah, cause see, I know with
Like
myself when I was writing the book, I would kind of get writer's block sometime, or I would have to. The best time for me to write was like late at night, or in the midnight hours, going into early morning. My brain was clicking, clicking, clicking. During the day, I think I just have too much going on, too many phone calls coming in. Too much life in happening. So I mainly wrote more in the night hours. What about yourself? Is it good for you? Can you just write anytime, or do you have certain times that your creativity is better?
I'm gonna say anytime because I actually said it wrote 4,000 words today. About I started about 11 o'clock.
Really? Okay, so you just go
And
as
I
it
was at
come.
work. I'm a teacher. My students was quiet doing their work, and I was like, I'm so
You was
used to
writing the
them
book.
calling my name, and they was so I was like bored.
teach
I'm
high
like,
school too?
they ain't pulling on me.
Really?
So I wrote. I'm like, well, shoot, they working. I'm work.
Well,
You are like,
yeah, our time is going so quickly. I'm looking and I'm like, oh my goodness. So we want to ask you this question as well. What advice would you give to authors who are trying to start out? Because you're already 30 books in. So what advice would you give to our mindsetters that's trying to start out that don't know where to start, or they may think it costs a whole bunch of money to start, or they don't know a publisher or the first thing to do. What kind of advice would you give them as far as starting out, how much money it will cost, and what type of publisher should they be looking for to pick so they don't run into the situation that you ran into?
I do their research for one. Do their research, and don't put out nothing that you know you're not gonna read because
mm,
these readers will talk about you like a dog. I'm just letting you know,
I
and
bet.
It's
and
true.
don't let nobody dictate your work because readers will try to tell you how to write your books.
Okay. Okay.
I bet they do. I bet people call you and say, why, or write in the comments and say, why'd you do this? Or why'd you kill
Yeah.
off that person? Or why'd you do that?
Do you get
And then
those?
they get reviews on Amazon. You be confused what they got to do with the book.
Oh, really? So they give
Like I had a reader
reviews.
give me a she talking about I'm just gonna say ain't no girl that dumb, so I'm giving this book a 1. What you mean ain't no girl that dumb? You not been the dumb girls I know.
Ah, I know that's right. Y'all
You
be
hate to
going with
say
your
it, but
urban
people do make bad
romances.
decisions. That's the
Oh
truth.
man.
I know it.
Well, we said, Rochelle and I said we're gonna play a little game which you call rapid fire. And the way that works is we have about 4 questions. You're gonna answer them real quick with maybe one word or two or something real short. So I'm gonna start out. Rochelle gonna go. I'm gonna go, and then she gonna go. It's real quick. It's called rapid
And Mo,
fire.
you're gonna have to do all four because when I move my location, I left my questions
Oh,
in the
okay. She
room.
left my questions. Okay. The first one is one word that describes your writing style.
Unique.
A
All
book
right.
that changed your life.
What was the question? I didn't hear it.
A book that changed your life.
Just let me breathe.
Late night
Floyd.
writing or early morning creativity.
I didn't. What was the first part of the
It
question?
was late night writing or early morning creativity.
Late night.
And the last one is love stories with happy endings or real endings.
I do real endings.
All right. That's what we got from you from listening to the interview,
Yeah.
that you are a
Yeah.
writer of urban romance and you actually take real life situations. You may change them around a little bit, but for the most part, you're authentic. You giving it to people how it is. Am I correct?
Now raw. I'm coming. I'm bringing it raw. I'm bringing the heat. I'm bringing
And
the
I
fall,
tell
the
you,
winter, the spring, and the summer.
and
And
it's so necessary to be out there because I don't even really like to do social media. Monique is good at it, but seeing you in that TikTok and other things that you do is just I can
listen,
understand how people could really be drawn to want to read that book.
right, I'm not really good at social media. I just do certain things and get off of it. Don't act like I'm over here no social media expert.
But you're consistent. You know you gotta do
Yes.
it. You be like, I'm doing this every day. I'm doing
Yeah.
this. You know.
Consistency is important. Well, Shamel, it was great having you on as our guest. Can you please let our mindsetters know again how they can find you, and how can they find you? Basically, all your social or websites or whatever information you need to give them so that they can follow you.
Like I said, my payhip is payhip.com/ Shmel Carter. My Facebook, Shmel Carter. My Instagram is author underscore Shmel underscore Carter. And my TikTok is your favorite author 704.
Well, all right then. And one more
Right.
time,
All right.
what's
The
the name of that
704
book that
Charlotte.
you're about to drop?
I gotta represent my city because I'm born and raised.
I love it. I love it.
And what's the name of that book you're about to drop again? Your two books that's coming out this year?
Same man.
The same man. Woo.
The
I
same.
can't wait to see
It's
how that
dropping
is.
when? When is it dropping?
I
I'm
Shamel, when
trying
love
is
to
it.
it?
have it dropped by the end of February because I'm trying to have the book at least finished by the end of hopefully the end of next week, no later than top of the week after, because I got to get the time to go to publishing. I mean, go to editing and all that too. So
Listen, you so good at this. You could be finished next week and drop your book in February, girl. Bye. That's
Listen,
just
I keep telling him I had to call her for real. But she is a
wow.
master. I'm very
Well,
proud.
that's all right. And you said you're self-publishing now.
I self published some, but I do have a publisher as well. Her name is Kay Renee,
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
and I love her. This publisher, I actually love her.
Oh, good.
Well, I'm glad
That's great.
because that business headache in the beginning, you don't want to run into that no more. I know
Uh-uh.
She was
that
up
wasn't
under him
good.
too.
Wow.
Was she? And now she's an actual publisher.
Yes.
Okay. Well, again, thank you so much. We do have one more thing, a question that we're gonna start ending all our shows with. It's called the CEO checkout. So this is the question for you. You have to fill in the blank. As a CEO, I'm still learning what, and I'm unlearning what.
As a CEO, I'm still learning how to make myself grow, and I'm unlearning the word no. Because I
Okay.
love when people tell me that because you're gonna do maybe go harder.
I know that's
All right.
right. Well, guys,
Oh,
thank you so much, Mindsetters. Make sure you to go to our YouTube page at Biz That Pays. Like and subscribe to our channel. We're getting a lot of views, a lot of impressions. But can everyone please like and subscribe at Biz
we
That
need
Pays
subscribers.
on YouTube? You could go to our Facebook, follow us on IG. All those are at Mind the Business That Pays You podcast or either Biz That Pays. Next week, we'll be here with some great guests, some great topics. And don't forget, everyone, always don't forget to mind the
Mind
business
the
that
business that pays
pays
That pays
you.
you.
you. I like that name. Y'all did that.
Yeah,
Thank
that's what
you.
she tells us.
Good night.
Thank you for
Mind the
having me.
You're
business that
Thank you
welcome.
for
pays
coming.
you.
Thank you for accepting our invitation.
Good night.
All right. Good night.
Oh, Shama, hold on 1 second. We need you to do the drop.
Oh, the name drop.
Oh.
Our people walk in power, we gon' mind. Power protection all by design. Family keeper, we rise, we shine. Power protection all by design. Mind the business that pays you.
I'm gonna drop my name.
Oh, you could do it. We was gonna do it off air, but if he still have you on, you could do it.
Oh,
You want to
Shmel
do it?
Carter, y'all. Remember that name. It's gonna be a household name.
And we want you to
So
do
we
it
go
where you say
ahead,
your
Ma.
name and the name of the show. So you would say, I'm Shmel Carter, blah, 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 publisher, yada, yada, yada. And I'm with
Arthur.
Mind the Business That Pays You podcast.
I'm Shmel Carter on Mind the Business That Pays You podcast. Y'all better come check them out. They the best. And they did that with their name.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
We appreciate it. Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night.